phones.
Oh yeah, put your phone up silent.
You have now entered the scratch zone.
Down from the floor, bounce, bounce. Yeah. Brassy girls everywhere, titty ass hands in the air, somebody over here, shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year, man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere, titty ass hands in the air, somebody over here, shaking for the man of the year. Man of the year, man of the bounce. Brassy girls everywhere.
What's going on, Scratch family? This is YaniChingas. You just watched me live on the Facebook channel. Today is Friday, May 12th. It's Friday before Mother's Day. Want to say we love you moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. It is Friday. You guys get to drink on. First order of motion is I need a beer, right? Thank you, sir. Got plenty of topics here today. Got everybody. We got a full house. If you're listening to us, thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. I need a beer, right? Tune in. Thank you, sir. Tune in got to plenty the show. Of topics here today. Got everybody. We got a full house. There it goes. Sorry, we had a little interference there. Okay, so let's just get to it. My topics, if you guys know, are always pretty hot topics. The first topic I want to talk about is I got 13 tips on how to spice up your oral sex life.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So guys out there, it's not about just eating the monkey anymore. There's rules. There's rules behind
this. The booty
stuff.
like groceries, though.
There's a science. It's not just eating the booty like groceries, like that song says. The number one is tip number one of the YaniChingas corner.
I'll give you a tip.
Is set the mood. There's nothing more important than setting the mood. Setting the mood is the most important of all. One way to set the mood is giving your girl compliments on how she looks before going down. Light massaging and teasing always helps us hell. Set the mood. Light some candles. Play some music.
Foreplay.
Setting the mood. Foreplay. Set the mood. Part of foreplay is the oral part about it. So set the mood, get them going. Don't don't just rush into it. You got to set the mood. That's what it's all about. Set the mood.
Take your time.
That's hard work.
Get in, get out. Get in, get out.
Yeah, you can't just get in and get out no more. Go to the local sex store, fascination, all those, and light some candles, buy some massage oil, set that mood, Number 2, switch positions. I know oral can get a little routine. In other words, it becomes a routine all the time. Laying down on the bed.
They're doing the same positions.
It's the same position over.
Who goes first? The man or the girl?
Oh,
during oral.
The girl. The girl.
Oh.
What do you mean? Well, this is a different question. What do you mean? Like,
well, I mean, if you're setting the mood, if I'm setting the mood and I giving her the signals about, hey, maybe we can do a little foreplay, or who goes first, or
like who does the first attempt?
Yeah.
Well, I figured the guy has to set the mood. He's the one that's setting everything up and everything, and kind of inviting it in. So the guy kind of has to do the first move as far as like making moves. It's usually like that anyways.
Yeah.
The guy's always got to be the first one to initiate. So the guy usually has to be the initiate. But women, however, out there, the guys love it when the girls initiate also. Don't just let us do all the dirty work.
Being aggressive.
Yeah. So switch positions. When doing oral, you got to switch position. Don't do the same old boring girl laying down on the bed while you go down on her. Change it up. The guy should lay on the bed, and while the girl's while he's laying down, the girl should straddle the man by placing her knees around the guy's ears. Have her hold herself up on the headboard for support. Let her thrust her hips on your tongue, pressing her lady parts, however she places. So In other words, it's called face sitting.
That's like a manual, dude.
It's a manual. It's
It has to be a weight limit.
These are the tips. Yes. So let her sit on top of you and let her thrust however she pleases. Change it up. Like I said, these are sexual oral sex tips, you know. Change it up. Don't do the same thing. You know, change position, switch position.
Aggressiveness is
okay. Well, I'll get to that. All right. Tip number 3: let her guide you right.
Yes.
This is where the G-man likes.
Yeah, ladies.
It's a little domination, a little bit of domination. Have the girl guide your head while you're going down on her. Make sure you follow her movements and follow them like a puppet. Your girl will absolutely love this. So have her guide your head in the direction that, you know, she wants. And let her move your head where she wants. Tip number 4. This one's a little different. It's sit in a chair. Try giving your girl oral while she sits in a chair. It doesn't always have to be on the bed or on the couch. Preferably what we talk about is like a taller chair. You know, like a bar stool that she can sit on top. And this one is more of a visual stimulation for a girl. The fact that she can see you sticking your tongue into her is awesome. You know, it's a visual, you know, and the chair, like I said, the chair of choice is usually a taller chair, bar stool, or those types of chair.
Wheelchair, you know, etc.
So try it in a chair. If you never gave a girl oral in a chair, try it. Try giving it to her in a chair, you know. Number 5, exploration. Exploration is a big one. Don't just focus on her main part. Gently kiss her entire body from head to toe. Kiss the hot spots like her neck, her breast, her stomach, her pubic bone, or inner thighs. And for all you freak guys out there, the chocolate starfish is fair game. If you know what that means.
Sounds like the script from 50 Shades of Grey up in here.
It sounds like a song from Limp Bizkit.
Number 6, use your fingers and hands. While performing down there, use your hands to rub her body and breast. Don't be afraid to penetrate with your fingers while your mouth is stimulating the lady bits. Use your hands. Rub up and down. Don't just stick your hands in one spot and just kind of freeze. You know, use your hands.
Jazz hands.
Smooth.
Jazz hands.
And don't cut your fingernails right before you do that. You're gonna be all scratching and shit, you know.
Spirit fingers.
Make sure your hands are nice and smooth. Put some lotion on, you know.
Go get a pedicure.
Get a pedicure, manicure, whatever it is, before you do all that. How you gonna have some rough ass, you know, hands,
dirty ass fingernails?
Okay, number 7, have her use her hand. While you're going down to business. Have her use her hand.
To hold my beer?
Absolutely enjoy it. This one gets a little tricky because there's a lot of hands down there. So it takes a little coordination. But, you know, tell her, hey, go ahead, use your hands. And while she's doing so, kiss her in her thigh or whatever, you know. Number 8. Ask for direction. Women, not all guys are experts, so a little guidance goes a long way. Direct them in what works and what doesn't, and it's much easier for the girl to climax if the guy knows what you like.
Yeah, ladies, every man is reciprocative towards what you say.
Yes,
so
we take direction. Pretty good, especially when it comes to that.
Very well.
Number 9. This is the good old 69 is number 9. 69. If I don't really need to explain what 69 is, I have it wrote down. But everybody knows what 69 is. Try that. That's if you guys haven't tried 69, try 69. That's one way to spice up your oral sex life. Number 10. Practice tantric oral. In other words, get her to the point of climax right before she's about to climax and pull away, and just completely pull away and go into full massage mode and everything, and let her cool down a little bit and then start again. Not too much where she loses the mood, but she's about to climax, you pull away for a little bit and then you go back at it again. So what happens is, in the end, when she does climax, it'll be double the climax.
That's called
tantric orgasm. So tantric oral. Number 11 is toys. Toys could range from, like sex toys that they sell at stores every day. They have tongue rings that vibrate. You can use the good old fashioned vibrator while you're going down there. Don't be afraid to introduce a toy into your oral sex life. Another good thing, and this falls in the same category, foods such as like ice cream or whipped cream and stuff like that is good. That falls in the toys category. You can use ice. And as if you listen to last week's podcast, we talked about the Pop Rockets blowjob.
There you go.
So that's a way you can use in your oral sex life. Last but not least is number 13 is porn. Now this is a touchy subject because nowadays porn is outright degrading to women and it kills romance. Nowadays, porno is just a little over the top. It's not very real. And guys out there, you guys need to understand this. And as soon as you understand that porn is not really what's really happening in the bedroom, because porn is just like, it's directed mainly towards men. But, I mean, who's in the room with you? Of course, it's another girl. It's not just a bunch of dudes. So, porn is kind of degrading to women. So, but believe it or not, there's porn out there that is focused on women and, romance. So try to find that kind of porn instead of that dirty, just banging hardcore porn. Try to find the romantic, sensual porn, and that will help you with the visual as far as your sexual, your oral sex. So they do some things on there that are passionate and romantic, and that kind of gives you a perspective of how do you go about doing your thing. So those are my 13 YaniChingas tips for helping out your oral sex life. I hope you guys jot it down. And all I can say is, good luck to all you fellows out there.
More lube.
They have flavor. They have bacon flavor lube for all you guys out there. They have bacon flavor.
We got a subject on bacon.
Is that really a factor in a couple's relationship? Is figuring out oral sex? You think?
I think so.
Things up.
I think you have to spice it up sometimes because it kind of gets boring. It kind of gets to the same cycle of you doing the same thing. So you got to change it up sometimes, and helping tips like this.
Surprise your mate. But like, hey.
It becomes routinely. And over years, married couples, it's a routine. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're done. Yeah, do this and this and done. So this leads to a lot of complications. People aren't happy, and no one's really gonna talk about that. So just spice it up. Spicing it up is always a plus. So on to my next topic.
Giddy.
Giggity. And giggity. So on to my next topic. We were talking about porn. There was a porn star that was shagged.
Shaq attacked her?
Shaq attacked. A porn star was attacked by a shark trying to do a photo shoot for a video. So, and she is hot. And let's see if we can bring this video up or the picture of. So here's the video. They're doing a porn because, like I said, they lost the romance. Porn has lost romance. So this is one of their scenes where they wanted to have, a porno surrounded by sharks out in the open. So this is what happened. If you guys are watching on YouTube, we got the video up. Check it out.
Turn it.
That's a brave soul right there.
So her main focus was to do a porno surrounded by deadly sharks in the middle of the ocean.
How do you even...
Sounds like a great idea to me.
And they say romance is dead.
Oh, I see blood! Oh. She's freaking out.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my
jeez.
god.
Oh, Amber Rose. Oh, and it's Amber Rose.
Oh my god.
The sharks were like,
You
too
better have
dirty.
insurance.
The sharks were like, "Girl, you're too dirty. Get out
Oh,
of
the
here."
shark got hepatitis C on that one.
The shark caught herpes on that one. He's gonna have shark herpes.
What was it? Shark what?
I don't want to say.
Sharknado.
That shark has bumps now. He's gonna go home. And his shark wife is gonna be like, "What the hell?
What'd you give me?
What'd you give me? You messing around with
Go
those
to Planned
humans?"
Parenthood.
Man, that was dirty. Dirty.
That was awesome.
Well, this is Jay Saints here, and I want to introduce Manny Fresh. Keeping it real, brother. We got a video going on here where Snoop Dogg, he's on stage doing his thing, and then he has a, what is that, like a sign language chick?
Yeah.
Let me go throw on the video.
Chick.
Help me out here.
It's what it is. It's Snoop Dogg. He's rapping. I forgot what song. It's one of his classic songs.
Gin and juice.
And he's at an event.
Oh, hell no.
The translator for the deaf is translating Snoop Dogg's lyrics.
Wow.
That's gangster right there.
It can't get more gangster. And she gets into it, boys. The emotion
getting
comes out of her.
dirty.
Shit ever.
That's bad. I love that.
I give her mad props.
That is awesome.
She's translating for the dad. And she's
She's
translating Snoop Dogg's song.
That is the most
And
gangster shit I have ever seen.
Snoop.
She's offering gang signs.
Yes, she is.
LBC.
Wow.
I think that was awesome on its own.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's epic stuff right there. Snoop Dogg took it to a different level, man.
That's a first.
That's awesome.
That was crazy.
Wow.
That was bad.
Carla Lou, you said that lady was a dumbass. Yeah, obviously she is. I mean, she does porn. Doesn't mean she's the brightest bulb in the bunch.
She's not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
Thank you, Carla Lou, for listening to the show. Manny Fresh is commenting. He's fighting with somebody. I don't know what it is. The real Squintz. The shark got a bump on his lip now.
Squintz has bumps.
The shark.
The shark.
Has
Not
bumps.
no more.
So coming up
this weekend is Mother's Day, so shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day from yours truly, the Scratch family. I hope you guys have a awesome day with your family. You guys are much loved, well deserved, and we love our women, right?
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mom.
Mama, I love you.
I love you, Mom.
And on that note, also graduation week. Shout out to all the graduates out there.
College graduates.
That's awesome, man. Keep pursuing you guys' dreams. Go out there and get it. I mean, this is the one of the many steps on the ladder that you guys need to get to where you want to get to. So much love, man. Respect, and that's awesome.
Very awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
You know, once you get that piece of paper, man, nobody can take it away from you.
Absolutely. It's hard work and dedication.
Unless the government can take it away from you.
Oh, yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, they will.
You know. But you know, congratulations to all the graduates out there. Congratulations to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. I got a quick question before we go on to some other topics here is and this goes out to all of us Scratch members and the audience out there is, what's the worst Mother's Day gift you've seen?
A child.
Hey, child. Not to give you that one.
How about no gift at all?
Hell on the nail. Nail on the head.
Man, that was a good one right there, too. I want to hear from the audience, too, out there, from all our, people. It's like, well, what's the worst gift they've seen?
Ooh, that's a good question. What
they
expect from their loved ones?
Exactly. That's pretty deep.
That is.
Yeah, it is.
That's deep. What do you think, Yanni?
The worst gift. I think the worst gift you can give to your mom will be, and I saw an article. I saw an article online. It was the worst gifts you can give to your mom, and I can give you guys a little bit of scoop as far as that article. Some of the stuff was just like off the wall. There was like a mouth trainer for your face, and it helps get rid of the wrinkles around your face, but it's like this tube that you insert into your mouth, kind of like a mouthpiece, and it's long, you know, and it's supposed to stretch the wrinkles around your mouth. It's
Send me
not
the
a
link.
sexual thing.
What's the color? What's the color on that?
Send me the
So
link.
you know that's a pretty terrible gift. There was a few other things. There's one. And this is our like all around the world type gifts. You know, there was one that it was a bra that could be used as like a face mask. So if she has like allergies or something, she can just take her bra off and put it over her face. I think that's a pretty terrible mom gift, you know. We saw on the same thing. I pulled it up. Is a chinchilla apron. I think an apron overall is a terrible gift. An apron. Would you get your mom an apron for Mother's Day?
Hell no.
Yeah, right. I think an apron overall is a terrible gift. What else? Oh, they had these pads that is for older people, and you stick them in your underwear, so when they fart, the smell is less. That's a terrible mom gift. That's definitely a terrible mom gift.
That's not for old people. That's for everybody.
I think everybody should get those. That's a dad. That's what you give it a dad.
Yeah, definitely for Father's
This is the
Day.
grandpas and everybody.
Those are small examples of you know, terrible mom gifts. I'm sure there's a lot more out there. Let me hear
Let us
from
know,
the audience.
and we'll comment on it.
What do you think, JRealz? What's the worst mom gift you think someone could give their mom?
The money they owe them from
Yeah, right. That's a terrible gift. That's definitely a terrible gift. Give them the money back that you borrowed. That is just wrong right there. You owe them. You should give them that. You should give it back and then some. You know, that's not right. It's so wrong.
So on that note, I want to change it up a little bit and talk about something that's been going on this week on the lines of racism or race. This week I saw a couple videos on social media where Americans are getting harassed because of the color of their skin, and you know, I think it's getting, they want to make it norm again, you know, and I think it's pretty sad, yet it is an issue.
What do you mean norm again? Like segregation?
Well, I mean, like a certain race feels
segregation.
You know, like they have the power now to do what they want to do, and there's no repercussion.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? And they have that comfort now where they don't feel like, oh, certain races are taking over or this and that. And I think it's pretty sad because we're all Americans, and when you don't know somebody, you can't just judge them because you're fed up with certain things in life, right?
Yeah.
And we're seeing this more and more now because we have technology. You know, we have cell phones, we have you know, cameras, everything, and I think it's pretty sad that they want this to be a norm, and we're not doing anything to educate us or to even stop this. I want it to be a positive conversation. I want it to be, I don't want the victim card. I don't want to say, well, you know, this and that. Let's do something positive. Let's take the high road and not get to that level, but yet show them that, hey, we don't have to be like this. We're all brothers and sisters, and, you know, we want the best for our children, family, and the country first, right? And I just
Amen.
I don't want to get to that level where you have to pick and choose which side you're on, and that's what's happening. And you know, it's crazy. It's there's, I don't even know what to say, what words to actually. I mean, I don't want to be isolating certain group or this and that, but we have to do what's right, and we have to unite, regardless of what problems we're facing, or as far as politics and all that. We have to not turn on each other, and I think slowly but surely that's the objective. And you know, as a minority, what can we do to take the high road? I mean, let's not play the victim. Let's be the solver. Let's take it with a positive.
Yeah, that's real.
And I agree with that totally 100%, you know, because there is no race. You can't be racist. We all, at the end of the day, we take off our pants the same way.
Absolutely.
And in the morning, we all put them on.
one race, and that's the human race.
And we all bleed the same. And
Bleed the
I mean,
same blood.
I just think about, when I think about racism and I hear about it, I just think a bunch of people are morons doing it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, they're illiterate. They just don't know
Just
what
ignorant.
they're talking about. It's
They're
ignorance.
ignorant. They're
Exactly, G-man.
It's ignorant.
You hit it right on the head. It's
But
ignorance.
are they scared? Is that why they do it? Are they
Racism?
just fed
I
up?
think they're
I
intimidated.
think it's more that they were raised in that sense.
Racism is taught. That's why.
That is taught.
You're not born a racist.
They're
You are
learned- it's
taught it.
learned,
You are
yeah.
like a raised in it.
Yeah.
I think one way that will help is if everybody were to study other cultures and maybe learn a little bit about other cultures, will kind of give you a different point of view of where they come from. Because not every, cultural wise, we're very different. We're very culturally wise.
Yeah, we're
so if you
American.
take a little bit of from that table, you learn a little bit from that culture, and you get a better understanding of where they come from, and instead of just shutting your eyes and completely blocking out different types of culture out there, learn a little bit about different cultures, and it'll help you, it'll help you see what type of people they are, and in the end you realize we're pretty much all the same. But if you are ignorant enough to shut yourself out and not, learn anything about another culture, of course you're going to be racist. Of course, because you don't know anything about those people, yet you shut yourself out, and you don't want to learn anything about them.
Basically.
And when you talk about that stuff, you got to realize too, you got to know your own culture also.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you
yeah.
have
Very
a lot of
big
these
art.
people that are coming to America or to Europe, for instance, and they're bringing their ways with them, which actually, they don't care about raping women and abusing little boys,
Because they're like used to
shitting in
it.
pools, because they're used to that
exactly.
environment.
Exactly.
And so when they get
They were
to a
taught.
new place, they need to be educated of that environment.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is one of those topics where it can go so many ways.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want to say,
Yeah.
let's make it a positive conversation with yourself, with your friends and family and then co-workers, and just make it a positive. How do you feel about it, and what can you do to open your mind a little bit and accept it?
Why can't we be friends?
Why
can't we be friends?
be friends?
The greatest country on earth, and we can't,
Exactly.
And so
Educate
that's
yourself.
that. Another thing is, man, there's a lot of craziness going on right now in Washington, and I call this Russia, and why are we connected to them so much now than ever? And there's a reason why, and we're starting to see a lot more and more of that conversation. And I mean, it's kind of scary, but yet you want to know, because what's going on? I mean, one minute you fire the FBI director, and the next minute you have a guy from Russia at the White House. Like, what is going on here? Like, we're not supposed to be their friend. We're not supposed to be their enemy either. But I mean, we're not gonna be their friend. That's for sure.
I see conspiracy.
But there's I mean, and it's getting to the point where you want answers, and they're trying to cover it up like a big mafia reality TV show. That's how I feel it is, and they're pointing fingers saying this is false, that's false, don't believe this, don't believe that, but yet facts are facts, and
Exactly.
it's starting to get more and more exposed. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you, but I mean,
obtained by the media, it seems to be.
you got the president of the United States. That's the highest power at office, regardless what party or what it represents. I mean, Russia does some pretty bad things, and it looks now like we kind of want to be their buddy. And I mean, I don't know. I just see all this on the media and social media, and something's there that we don't know. But how do you guys feel?
I feel totally. I mean, I think it happens both ways. I think the government hides a lot of shit.
Oh,
Oh.
Or
man.
is hiding a lot of things.
And
But it's just nuts. Have you heard lately that?
we've always had that pick the bear.
Yes.
Ever since I remember, it's always pick on the bear, pick the bear, pick the bear.
Exactly. Russia, man, Russia, and I think it mainly has to do with the President Trump, because there was never any conversation with Russia.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they were
exactly.
there.
At
It's
that
just-
point, look,
it's like been invited.
We've never had a presidency or a president actually try to open communications for Russia. So this should be looked at as a good thing.
Yes.
We are finally opening up communications with Russia because, I mean, China is a big part that they could destroy the world as much as we can or Russia can. But we are actually doing something with Russia and China to, contradict this. We're trying to stop this. We're trying to stop a World War III.
Yeah.
We're trying to come to terms. So all talks is a good thing. Silence is a bad thing.
Yes, sir. And back to the graduates out there, much love, another shout out. But I just saw something interesting, not to burst you guys' bubble because it is graduation week and you guys are happy, but the GOP is raising the university tuition to 20%. I mean, it's already expensive as it is, but I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing, or I mean, do you feel like they're making it harder for you to get a school loan to go to college to better your life? I mean, we should be trying to make it easier instead of make it a burden. Like I saw Tennessee pass the law for free community college. How do you guys feel about that with free community college?
I say anything free is good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, someone has to pay for
free,
it. But
that's phobic.
Tennessee,
But
right?
who's gonna
Tennessee
pay
was
for
the
it,
first
though?
state
That's
to
the
do
thing.
it.
someone has to pay for
taxpayers.
it.
Who's going to pay for it? That's
Somebody.
where communism falls
But I mean,
into
is it a
play.
good
But
thing
the
where
thing-
it's gonna help us, especially lower class citizens, to put their kid through college, and are they actually gonna get educated, or is it gonna be one of those programs where you take advantage and
Yeah, they get
you
lazy.
know, you get lazy?
I mean,
and
I've
pass and
seen.
go,
I
and-
mean, the cost of education now, secondary education, is really high.
It's
I mean,
extremely
it's
high.
really high, and
Yeah.
it's like it's really hard nowadays to put your children or child to college.
yeah, it is.
Very hard. I mean,
But
if you
is
don't
that
have a
community?
safety
Is
net,
that community
you're not
college
going.
or is that university?
No, we're
Either
talking
or.
community
Even
college.
community college is expensive. They're all expensive.
Yeah.
They're all wickedly expensive.
They're all expensive.
But shout out to the graduates. Good job.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
out there and get
luck on those
your
student
goals and
loans.
your dreams. And hey, it is what it is. At the end of the
It is
day,
what it is.
we live in the best country in the world.
Just like
so.
Joe Dirt said, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Exactly. I like that. I have a next topic here, man, that we researched this topic a while back, and this was when the G-Man, he was on mission. He was on assignment, and he brought this back to us a lot of episodes ago.
Yeah.
Woo! That's right, baby.
G-Man, bring it up, baby.
All right. So to reiterate, in the very beginning of this podcast, I brought up the fact that, or I brought to light that we have manufacturing facilities in the East Coast that are pork production or pork producers. Well, so to reiterate, they're in rural counties, and the residents of these counties have been complaining about sickness, illnesses, and pretty much smell. Well, these manufacturing facilities, they house thousands and thousands of pigs. And where does the waste go for these animals?
Back in the atmosphere. of
Back
course.
into the atmosphere. Well, they have gigantic pools, and when I say gigantic pools, I mean pretty much man-made lakes.
Cesspools.
Cesspools. That's all they are. It's fecal matter and urine. And their only way that they can get rid of it is by industrialized sprinkler systems that atomize the waste into the air. This waste will travel for miles upon miles in rural counties, and these people get sick from it. So now, when we touched upon this subject, there was no mainstream acknowledgement of what was going on. And now, all of a sudden, we're seeing it in our news broadcast. Well, guess whose side the federal government or the government took? It wasn't the residents. It was the manufacturers of these facilities.
Protected them at all costs.
Yep. Money. That's all they want.
That's pretty shady, man.
It is.
shady.
That's how it
But I mean,
goes.
That's Slim Shady. That's Slim Shady. I know.
That's how we roll.
But you heard it first here on the Scratch. I mean, we brought that up, and
Yep.
Months
the
ago.
G-Man
Yep.
did, and that was pretty awesome.
So when people get sick, what kind of diseases are they getting? Just
I mean,
probably
swine
hepatitis.
flu?
asthma.
FC.
Asthma. It's a lot of bronchitis.
Bronchitis.
Yeah,
Respiratory.
bronchitis.
Mesothelioma.
It's a lot of air. It's a lot of
Respiratory.
respiratory illnesses. That's what it brings
Wow.
upon you.
That's
wow.
crazy.
So it goes in the air and affects the
Yeah,
civilians
and
living
you don't
in that
see it.
urban
You
area.
smell it, but they're nanoparticles that your body breathing absorbs, and that's what makes you sick. And they're just spreading it by miles upon miles.
That's their way of
That is
getting
crazy.
rid of it. It's
Yeah,
just
it's their way.
mist
That's
it
the
into
only
the air.
way.
Mist it into
But
the air.
I mean,
That's
they have to find a way to eliminate this waste. There has to be an alternative rather than just fucking blowing it out into the atmosphere.
Absolutely, especially
They have to.
hurting the Americans, that live in
the rural people.
rural
and
areas out
and
there.
it's the people who don't have the means to fight. So that's why the Scratch is here to bring this to light. We brought it to light in the very beginning. We're bringing it back to light. I mean, people, please fight for these rural communities.
Reminds me of a movie, Aaron Brockovich.
Oh,
Brockovich,
yeah.
The
excuse me.
Simpsons movie.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Simpsons
we're
movie.
right at the halfway point of our show, and this is the point where we actually give our shout outs to people. I mean, we love our fans, we love our listeners. Subscribe, tell your neighbor, tell your brother and sister, come and join us, sign up. Just say, hey, you like us. Hey, that's great. Go to our website, www.thescratch.us. You'll see all the links to either send us a message or go to our Facebook page, our Twitter page, our Instagram page, our YouTube page. So we have all the information on our website. Use it. It's for all of us. And give a special shout out to the Savage, Savage Mopars.
Savage.
And I also want to give a special shout out to all the mothers out there because, if it wasn't for you all, we won't be here. The military members, I love you all the men and women out there, my brothers and sisters,
Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
the
God bless
hardworking
you.
men of America, each and every one of us out here, not only America, but the world. Because, there's a lot of hard workers out there and make this world go around.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
those are my shout outs. What about you guys?
Like I said, it's graduation week for all the colleges. Shout out to those guys. Congratulations, you guys. Keep up the good work. Shout outs to the hardworking mothers, the single mothers out there that raise their kids without a daddy. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah,
You
special
guys are
shout
the
out to
real
you guys.
MVP. Shout out to our hardworking uniform personnel. We're talking nurses, doctors, police,
EMTs.
firefighters, EMTs. Shout out to those guys. You guys are always doing awesome. That's it.
Yeah, all the same. Congratulations, guys. Please make a difference in the world. Your voice matters. On to the next subject. Hartford, Washington. We're not getting a lot of reports on this, but just to let you guys know, and we're scratching the surface on this, is Hartford, Washington is a major nuclear waste depository that we have in the northwest of our country. Well, 3-4 days ago, maybe a little bit longer, we had a breach where they said in the very beginning, a spokesman came on air and said, we had a cave-in in a certain section, but there's no radioactive waste that leaked out. Why do we have a military U.S. jet that detects military fallout and radiation levels flying patterns over Washington state continuously, detecting it, and then our military sent in advisors and Chinooks to put people on the ground to monitor the situation, but yet our mainstream media has not reported on this. But everybody in the local area knows that within a 50 or 75 mile an hour radius, it's blocked off to air traffic, public traffic, everybody besides the military and the personnel that works in that area. But nobody's reporting on this. So please, Washington, keep an eye out. if the local media is not reporting on this, it's in your area. Investigate yourselves. Information, knowledge is what's going to save you. So keep an eye out on this. Because if we have our own military jet, our military
you've been
airplanes
selected to
flying over this
participate in a
area,
short 30-second survey. To say thank you, you'll be able to select one of our exclusive
No,
offers.
we don't want no 30-second survey. Shut up.
I'll put out the survey. So yes, people, please. And our people in Washington, because we have a lot of supporters, family, and friends and co-workers that work in the state of Washington. Please look out for yourselves. It's very close to the Canadian border. Hartford is between, I think, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and Washington. And if this leaks out, I mean, it's radiation fallout. It will spread for hundreds of miles. So just please be prepared. And the best preparedness that you can have is iodine, because your thyroid gland reacts to radiation, and that's what will kill you. Iodine will block out the radiation for your thyroid gland. So if you're scared, or if you feel that you need to have preventative measures, iodine, please stock up on it. But watch out for that situation.
Good stuff.
Good stuff right there, man. Good stuff. What's next?
All right, next subject.
Cops and pot.
Cops and pop.
Hold on. Before we kind of move on, our listener Carly Lou said, so you're saying the cesspool are not treated and respiratory illness have developed basically due to air pollution, so it appears the EPA is not doing their job.
No,
they
are not.
But then again, hasn't the EPA basically been cut off of funding? The EPA has been eliminated from its funding due to our recent president.
No.
Yes, it has.
No.
Here we go.
We had a mine that breached, and it leaked out thousands upon thousands of gallons of contaminated water into a Colorado, or I think it was Colorado River, or somewhere around there. But it breached, and the EPA said, hey, there's no ecological disaster. And that was under Obama.
Yeah, no, but now the EPA has been cut from funding due to Trump. Well, Trump has eliminated the funding.
I'm not going to blame Trump for that. I'm not. Until I see facts or read upon it.
Well, you need to read upon it.
I tell you this much. When we had a mine breach and there was toxic chemicals from a mine that leaked out into the water system that reached for thousands of miles through Indian territory and just contaminated water sources, that was under the Obama administration, and they covered it up. They didn't say shit about it.
Well, from past experience, I know when it comes to like a nuclear waste joint like that, the EPA has no say in it. Yeah. They cannot go in there because it's actually government land, and the military basically has it, and it's breaking national security if they let the EPA go in and so forth. So that's why the EPA is not involved in that one.
So check it out. A quick little story. The Environmental Protection Agency has issued more details planned for laying off 25% of its employees and scraping 56% programs, including pesticide safety, water runoff control, and environmental cooperation with Mexico and Canada under the North America Free Trade Agreement. At this time, when the agency is considered a controversial rollback in fuel efficiency standards adopted under President Obama, the plan will cut by more than half the number of people in the EPA's division for testing the accuracy of fuel efficiency claims in automakers. They got cut. Their funds got cut.
And who was that under?
Well, everybody's funds got cut.
No, you just said Obama.
Funds. No.
Said Obama.
Well, I'll tell you this much is what did the EPA do when that river was flowing? What color was that?
Yellow.
Yellow.
That was the same fucking incident I was talking about, dude.
Yeah, but what did the EPA do?
Not a goddamn thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
that wasn't during Trump.
Not just that.
Wasn't during Trump.
That was Obama, dude. That was Obama. You people hate Trump so bad, but you guys just
Good one.
Who said we
What do you mean, you people?
I'm not saying you people.
You people. That's racist.
You people.
What do you mean
That's
you people?
racism.
What do you mean, you
Who
people?
hates Obama?
Hey, I got another topic here. I got this question for
You
all of us
insinuate
and
that.
the viewers out there. Another question is, it's like 40% of Americans won't date a person who has one financial problem. Now,
Yes.
would you guys date a person that has financial problems?
It depends on what age you're at. I think it depends on your
It
age.
shouldn't matter.
Financial
Age shouldn't
problem
matter. Age shouldn't matter.
It does.
If
The
you're
minute
in
you
love-
date them, it becomes a
Wait a
financial
minute.
problem.
Wait a minute. Love don't matter. If you're in love at 102,
Love isn't
that
enough.
don't matter.
Yeah, love is not enough.
But
Well,
what about
nowadays-
if they're in
nowadays-
financial stress? Let's say you're gonna date a girl that's in debt.
That's not dating. That's basically babysitting. Basically, then. Well, like if you're dating someone who's like kind of financially unstable, then like you're kind of babysitting them. You're taking care of them. So why don't you find someone in the same age group, like someone that has like the same interests as you,
Financial.
and then so then you guys can grow and build your empire together.
Why can't you
So,
help?
like, I get it.
Why can't you
So-
help each other?
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying, well, like you can, but it also depends on the financial like situation. Like, say that
'Cause
she's
men
in
are
debt to
cocky.
the IRS. That's a financial situation. Say that she's in debt, like to a car. That's a financial situation that could get taken care of. So, like, it all depends on the situation. Like,
This
that
is
is
how-
too broad of a
I want
question.
to hear more about this.
It can't be a broader question. I mean, let's say she has 2 cars, a house, and she works for the government. She's not making that much money. She's a secretary.
Then
She has 2 cars, a house. I mean, she's making her payments. She's just in debt. Her debt ratio's over what she makes.
then
And she's fine. She's like that model you saw on TV right there. And she wanted you, Squintz.
exactly. Well,
Would you or say no?
that's a girl worth helping because she has her own house. She has a car. Like,
But
come
she's
on,
financial in debt.
That's fine. That's fine because
Now,
she's actually trying to better herself. She's trying to have her own house, have her own shit. But like, say that you date a girl.
So you would date a person that is in financial problems.
I would in that situation. In that
Like,
situation.
because she's a model.
'Cause
The
she's
situation is she's a model.
Out
Mama
of
said
that-
I'm a model.
Out of that 40%, what percentage is men and women?
Exactly.
Oh,
I
didn't
mean,
go into the
because
details, man.
men are born with bad credit.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
I've
Exactly.
known some women with bad credit, so.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, now that brings up an awesome point there, JRealz. The percentage of how many women will date a guy with financial issues versus the percentage of women dating, or I mean, a man dating a girl with financial issues.
So you're basically
And
saying that
what's-
you need a credit check like before you go like on a date
Yes.
or something.
Yes.
Like goddamn.
Yes, free
do
credit
like a background
score
check, credit
dot-
check before you take them on a date. Like,
Yes.
You think you should do a credit check before you go on a date?
No.
No,
No,
but
you
you should kind of find out, get a vibe of how they're doing financially.
So what do you ask a woman? Do you say, "Hey, can I run a Q report on you?
No, you don't do that. It takes time.
Can I do a credit check on you?"
That's why you don't jump on the. You don't jump
Manny
on
Fresh. Manny Fresh came up with an awesome website that says your whole freaking history, where you live, where you work, all that stuff. And what was that called, Manny? That one website?
Do not look me up on that motherfucker.
What was that called? That website? True. What the hell was that, guys? Do you guys remember that name?
I think it was like True People, TruePeople.com.
Here,
or
True People Search.
Yeah, True People Search. There you go.
That is crazy that somebody
That
could
is
go into
messed
that
up.
net and find out all this information about you.
That's like a stalker status right there because you're basically doing research on a person before you even get the chance to meet them and hear them out. So you're basically being prejudiced towards them.
So are you saying if you're in debt,
Financially.
so you're saying if you're in debt, you're a bad person?
No, that's basically what that's saying. Right? Because you
You're
could be
a
in
broke
debt,
person.
but
You're
like
broke,
you could be
not
like
bad,
like
broke.
the most amazing person ever.
Exactly.
Right? Exactly. So like it all comes down to the situation. Like if a girl
I
has
like
her
that
own
Squintz.
Right?
I like
like
that
that.
Squintz.
Personality doesn't matter.
But that's
And
crazy
they-
to think about.
and they
that
say
that's
romance
now
is
a,
dead.
Yeah, and they say romance is
situation.
dead.
Fellatio's not
Hey,
dead.
Well,
we
what-
got an alert here, the big alert, and I hate to break everybody down here, but there has been a big cyber attack on the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there has.
I mean, I wouldn't interrupt everybody, but we're running out of time, and this is a very important subject to bring up about the cyber attack. Please be aware of this.
Watch your emails.
Don't open up an email that you don't know who it's coming from. If it says something like urgent, must read, etc., stuff like that's with like urgency.
Yeah.
Don't open it. Just
don't
go ahead and just delete
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah,
Think
yeah,
about
don't
that.
do
If it's that urgent and it's a friend, they know how to pick up the phone and give you a call.
Exactly.
So
Because
that's what's going on. So what's happening is what?
There's this
they're
virus
sending
going
fake
around.
emails?
No, yeah.
a virus.
There's this virus
It's a
going
virus.
around that's like shutting down like companies because like today they sent me like an email from work saying that do not open this document that it's called Wanna Cry. And then, like, that's basically a virus that, like, right when you open it, that shuts down the whole system. And then, currently, right now, FedEx is shut down right now because of the virus.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's
FedEx is shut down right now.
countries all over the world are getting nailed by this.
I think I heard like 1,400.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Different,
It's a crazy amount.
store or different cities. Or,
So everybody, just be
situations.
careful with that out
Be
there.
aware.
And
I wonder who's behind all that.
And what's the purpose?
JRealz.
Just blame it on the Russians.
I know, Russia.
It could be North Korea. You never know.
Nah,
Could be.
Nah.
You never
They got
know.
Wi-Fi
Well,
over
it
there.
happened in North Korea because we were like like about to go to war with them, but like I haven't heard like anything lately. So,
I don't know. Them
have you guys
bastards
heard
had the
anything lately about
EMP.
them?
They have an EMP bomb.
Oh yeah, but like because you know how like a few weeks ago like it was like because say that Kim Jong Un does this, then the U.S. is gonna attack. But like I haven't heard like anything lately. Have you guys?
No, I haven't. He shut up.
They're kind of. There was actually, I was at work. I was watching a meeting. It was a briefing meeting. It was pretty much the Congress was having a ginormous meeting. And they were talking about all the threats. And in the end, what it boiled down to was North Korea will eventually have the capacity to shoot a rocket into the air that will reach. Yeah, eventually. But when do we try to stop them? Do we try to stop them before they go? Or do we try to stop them once? Or we're going to wait until they actually are able to succeed in that?
Didn't they shoot a rocket a while back where it reached Japan?
Yeah.
The Sea of Japan.
The Sea of Japan. It reached the Sea of Japan, yeah. But for the most part, there are a lot of failures.
Well, that's
but
why
then that comes into mind.
That's a declaration of war.
Everybody's like, we don't need to go to war with North Korea. We don't need to do this and that. But these guys are trying to nuke us. They're literally trying to nuke the U.S. They're trying to nuke Hawaii. They're trying to nuke Japan. And so I know we don't need to go to war. War is not the answer or whatever. But are we going to stop them? Are we going to try to stop them?
Nah.
Or are we going to sit back and just until they finally succeed?
Yeah, just sit back.
Till they finally succeed.
That's why everybody has to take it in their own hands and be prepared of anything to happen. I mean, get your storage, get your batteries, your flashlights, water, canned goods. I mean, just prepare yourself.
What has G-Man been telling you from the very beginning?
Just be prepared yourself for anything.
Prepared.
It could be a natural disaster, whatever. Just prepare yourself. Prepare
Hope for the best,
and your family.
prepare for the worst.
Let me give you guys some guidelines. For every person in a family, you need a gallon of water for 14 days to survive. And that is any natural disaster. So imagine a gallon per human person in your family for 14 days.
Oh, I'm doomed. I'm doomed as hell.
I'm doomed.
I'm gonna make a good zombie though.
Me too.
No, you wouldn't.
Me
You'd
too.
be sucking everybody up.
The guy-
Every chance you get.
God damn.
God damn, that was vicious.
Yeah, that was
That
dark.
shit got dark.
He's a
Shit got
horror.
dark.
He's a horror zombie. I mean, look at this. JaniChingas over there in the corner.
The horror zombie.
The horror zombie.
Everybody, please, tell your family and friends about us. We're just here having fun. We just scratch the surface. We just want to have fun, laugh, have a good time.
We scratch.
I want to say one last thing. We are the scratch. Some of the topics that we've been bringing up in our previous shows have gone viral. Not viral, but they made it to mainstream media.
Yeah.
And we sort of kind of talked about it. The pig feces thing was one of them. We talked about it a few podcasts before, and now it's a big deal. It's on mainstream media. So who knows? The next thing, that you hear out there from the scratch.
Us. From us.
You heard it. You hear it first from the scratch. Then you hear it. You prepare yourself. We're not making stuff up.
Yeah, we don't sell bullshit.
We don't. Yeah, we don't sell bullshit. We just
we're having a conversation.
Yes, we're having conversations, and we do a little bit of homework because we enjoy this. We enjoy what we do. We enjoy letting you guys know.
And we love America.
And we love America. So hats off to America, and
Yeah, just tell everybody about us. You know, we want to get the subscribers. I mean, it's awesome if we just blow up and grow up. These guys are just, you know, doing the truth, man. We speak the real thing. We don't bullshit. We're not fake news. We just talk it. We just talk.
Oh, can I throw something out there?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you, our audience, if you guys are interested about survival gear, whatever subject topic that you guys feel that you'd be better prepared, send us email through the Facebook, through our chats, through all our media. Let us know, and we'll be more than happy to give you information on that.
And that's tothescratch@gmail, right?
Gmail.com. Yeah.
Tothescratch@gmail.com. Send us some. Maybe you see something in your
a question. Yeah, how to purify water. I mean, how to make a striker for fire. Anything. I mean, survival,
even if you have a topic that you want us to cover,
anything.
Just go to www.thescratch.us and follow the little icon there. Send us an email, and we'll get back to you.
We're here for the people.
And, you know, it's about that time, people. You know, have a safe weekend. Say hi to the moms. Just keep it real, everybody. Keep it fresh.
I'm proud to announce we have T-shirts for sale. We have T-shirts for sale.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We have T-shirts for sale.
And they look fly, people.
Go on
They
our
look
website.
good.
They're going to go for sale here shortly. We got to update the website with SAS Designs. We got to get with them and let them know to update our website. If you guys need a website, SAS Designs is here for you. You guys need a website, SAS Designs is here for you. They made our website. Our website is freaking awesome. The people that work for SAS Designs are freaking awesome. Mention that you heard it on the Scratch, and they'll give you a discount. I forgot how much, but those people are awesome. Easy. They're cheap. They're cheap as hell. We all put our money together. We got the website going. It's freaking awesome. SAS Designs. Shout out to those people in there.
And then they have a 50% coupon if you go through the Scratch. That's pretty amazing. I want to give a big shout out to Carla Lou out there. She's a good supporter.
Woo!
She's helped us out.
Carla
Thank
Lou.
you so much, Carla.
Carla Lou, go on the get on the website. Get on our email tothescratch@gmail. You got yourself a keychain. You got yourself a keychain. You're gonna like it. They're freaking awesome. Send us your your email address. Send us your address. I'm sorry. Send us your address,
Social Security number,
and we'll get you a keychain. You deserve it. You're awesome. Thank you for listening to the Scratch. Refer us, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right there on the top left. Subscribe on that.
Once we get the little stickers going on, we're gonna send you one, and
we'll send you a sticker.
We want to see that sticker on that white Nissan of yours. I know you have a white Nissan, so go ahead and put that on there. And yeah, I'm a stalker. I trolled her. I trolled her Facebook page. I'll be honest. I trolled her.
But yeah, people, yes, please. I mean, follow us. Get in contact with us. Anything and everything you guys can do, we appreciate it. We love it. You guys are our patrons, our followers. We do this for you.
Well, I'm going to get ready to drop the mic, people. God bless. Godspeed. We love you all. God bless America. Have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. God bless our fans.
God bless America. God bless all the mothers. God bless all the graduates. Tune in, like us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube,
follow us on Twitter,
Farmers Only, Tinder, Grindr.
Later. Woo! America.
Sound 6 on the clock. Listen to the sound of Kim and she licks on the cock. Listen to the sound of me spilling my heart through this pen. Motherfuckers know that I'll never be marshaled again. Full of controversy until I retire my jersey. Till the fire inside dies and expires at 30. And Lord have mercy on any more of these rappers adverse me and put a curse on authorities in the face of adversity. These shoulders hold up so much they won't budge. I'll never fall. Even if my collarbones crush and crumble, I will never slip. I'm still these shoulders hold up so much they won't budge. I'll never fall. Even if my collarbones crush and crumble, I will never slip.
Bye bye.